There's a storm brewing behind the scenes, and if you're a real Chiefs fan, you need to know about it. A quiet move with massive impact is making headlines. And you'll hear it all right now. Tap that like button, subscribe to KC Chiefs Central, and stay ahead of every game-changing update. Hey Chiefs Kingdom, welcome back to KC Chiefs Central. Today, we've got an underrated story that could quietly shape the entire 2025 season for the Kansas City Chiefs. No, it's not a blockbuster trade or a flashy draft pick. It's something smarter and maybe even more important. Let's talk about Raekwon Davis. The Chiefs are clearly laser-focused this offseason on one mission: building a roster that gets Patrick Mahomes back to the Super Bowl and wins it. After watching Mahomes get sacked a career-high 47 times last season, the front office knows it's time to build stronger lines. But it's not just about offense. The defense needs help too, and that's where Raekwon Davis enters the conversation. Now, a free agent, Davis isn't the type of name that lights up headlines. He doesn't post crazy sack numbers or flex on the highlight reels. But if you look closer, you'll see what makes him the kind of player Kansas City loves to bring in: tough, consistent, underrated, and cheap. He's played every game over. The past 2 seasons with the Colts and Dolphins, a total of 34 games, and posted 43 tackles along with 3 tackles for loss. What's more impressive than the stats is how he does the dirty work. Davis is the guy who clogs up running lanes, eats up blocks, and frees up guys like Chris Jones and Charles Omenihu to make the big plays. He's the kind of depth at championship teams rely on in the trenches. At just 27 years old, Davis still has fuel in the tank. He's not coming in to be a star. He's coming in to be solid, dependable, and physical. Think about how many times the Chiefs' defense ran out of gas late in the season. With Raekwon in the rotation, that doesn't happen. He brings stamina and strength to the center of that defensive line. Bleacher Report even pointed him out as a perfect rotational fit for a contender like Kansas City. And they're right. He may not sell jerseys, but he could be the piece that helps the Chiefs dominate the run game and control the clock in tight playoff moments. Man, I've got to say, this is exactly the kind of move I've been hoping for from our front office. It's not flashy, it's not gonna blow up social media, but that's the beauty of it. Raekwon Davis is one of those players that real football fans, the ones who pay attention to what actually wins games, truly appreciate. We all love Patrick Mahomes, and protecting him is priority number 1, no doubt. But if we're serious about going deep in the playoffs and making another Super Bowl run, we've got to stay strong and fresh on the defensive side too. And that's where Davis fits like a glove. He's a grinder, a big-bodied, run-stuffing machine who's going to eat double teams and free up our stars like Chris Jones to feast. Last season, we saw moments where our defense started to bend under pressure, especially in games where we couldn't stop the run consistently. That wears guys down. And in the playoffs, one missed gap, one tired rotation, and boom, it's over. With Raekwon in the rotation, we get security, we get toughness, and we get a guy who shows up every week. 34 straight games? That's the kind of durability we need. I know some fans might overlook this move because he's not a headline player, but honestly, these are the decisions that separate good teams from championship caliber ones. Think about it. When you've already got stars on the line like Chris Jones and Charles Omenihu, you don't need another superstar. What you need is depth. You need those hard-nosed, unselfish guys who do the dirty work and make it easier for everyone else to shine. So Chiefs Kingdom, is Raekwon Davis the missing piece to solidify our defense? Could this quiet move be the smartest decision of the offseason? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you want every update on moves like this that most fans miss, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications right now. Let's keep building for that next ring together.